Yeah. Yeah, let's go on up. Boss up, baby. We back from vacation from Tampa and Florida, moving around this summer. We back to the grind, back to full mode, getting to this money. A lot of things happening in the world right now. Bitcoin at an all-time high, bills and tariffs and all kind of things getting thrown around the economy, fluctuating prices, fluctuating interest rates. How does that affect you? How does it affect your money? How can it help you boss up or hinder you from bossing up? We don't want to stop bossing up. We out here trying to get it. And it's the happy hour live. So go ahead and crack open a bottle of wine, whatever you do to relax after your grind. And now it's time to clock in for the second shift because the work don't stop, the grind don't stop, and ways to make money never stop existing. So let's get into it. No long talks. There's a small little intro, but let's go. All right. So the brand new, little talked about on online, but I haven't really heard anybody talk about it on YouTube. Saw a comment about it on TikTok, and actually was a negative comment about a worker from this company called SpeedX. SpeedX. Yes, this is a new last mile delivery company. You can drive with your car, sedan, box truck, cargo van, minivan, sprinter van, SUV, two-door. Not sure if they take bikes, but yeah, they're willing to operate with anyone who's of age, has a insurance. Now, I'm not sure about background check because I tried to get on first when I heard about it last week, but they are not hiring or not allowing drivers to sign up in Atlanta at this time. Oversaturation. But that might not be the case for your area. That might not be the case. So don't worry. Go ahead and jump on this website with me and let's follow along. Let's see what SpeedX is about and can it help you boss all the way up. So we're on the page SpeedX. At the top, you see Drive with us. They make it real easy to find how to apply. Choose your routes, your work hours, and earning potential to be a part of the company, redefining the delivery experience. They got over 11,000 zip codes, but they ain't working in Atlanta right now. I don't know why. It's all good. I ain't tripping. We signed up. It's been plenty of times I've signed up with a company, and 3 to 6 months later, they finally hit back up, begging me to work for them, begging the boss to promote their company. So we got delivery service providers. If you have, I guess, your actual company established. I went through individual driver. Maybe I should have went through that one. And then you got your area. Of course, they got Atlanta, but after I went through the process, I got an email saying that they're overbooking this area and they'll reach back out at that time. But here's Chicago, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts. That's funny. They put the city right here and they put whole states right here. Interesting. But you see some of the area looking like mostly Midwest, East Coast, San Diego, California. So they're kind of stretched out, most of the major cities in the U.S., sorry, Alabama, North Carolina. And then we got Texas on here. Yo, Andre Markenzie. What up? What up? Appreciate you tapping in. We're going to get into that crypto. I appreciate you. We're definitely going to get into that crypto, but we're talking about SpeedX right now and how you can get delivery with them. So you see the areas that they are a part of. First name, last name, email, postal code, the way you are, and then what type of vehicle you got. So I don't have my commercial Sprinter van anymore. I sold that in the end of 2023. But yeah, we still trying to get these routes part-time. I'm still trying to make this money whenever I can. And then what you'll do, you pick up the package from the warehouse, they'll give you the route, and then you go on. I'm thinking it's kind of like VHO, if you ever drove for VHO, or Shipped, where you go to the warehouse, they load your car up, or Amazon Flex, load your car up, and then, you get going. Got to be 21 years of older. Proof of insurance. Andre asked, are they in Myrtle Beach? Let's see. Nope. They are not in the Carolinas. The closest place to Myrtle would be Atlanta for you. But what I would do is actually put Atlanta, put my information in here, and then try to reach back out to the company, see if we got any contact information. And then reach out and be like, hey, Myrtle Beach is a big area, big growth area for you guys. I would love to be the pilot, delivery driver for your area. And I'm able to secure contracts and be the first test dummy in the area for some of these delivery companies. So definitely don't hesitate if you not see your city on here to reach out to the company and ask if possibly are they coming to your area. Now, if you in a real small little area, go to the next biggest city, and then that will help you get on and going. All right. All right. So that's support, but I didn't see a phone number. We might have to do a little bit more digging and see about you guys. What you guys about? Book a discovery call. Okay. Can we book a call? And okay, we got some information. They may reach back out to you that way. Oh, you do Amazon Flex here? Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, man. I was just in Myrtle Beach. I was actually in Pawleys Island a couple of weeks ago. I know that's probably the slower part of the what they call the Grand Strand down there. But yeah, I've been down that area, Myrtle Beach, Surfside, all up and down that area, Georgetown, every summer, bro. So next time I'm there, Andre, damn, I gotta link up with you, man. I was just there 2 weeks ago. Went to Myrtle Beach, took the kids to the boardwalk and all that good stuff, my brother. All right, so that's that. Now let's see. We're gonna go to Indeed, and see if we can find some information on these guys. Cause these guys is yeah. My aunt is a retire. She worked for this big construction company. She bought her a condo next to the golf course. So yeah, she got some good retirement money. But yeah, we here to boss up. We finna get rich. We finna be out here with the rich folks, golfing, and we probably stay out that way. We do our own thing. But yeah, no, we finna be rich folk too, man. So yeah, definitely. It ain't just gonna be them folks, it's gonna be us folks, Andre. You did, you did. I said indeed. Why are we not on Indeed? All right, there we go. Indeed. And we're gonna search for this company, SpeedX. And who else we got checking in? Go ahead and drop your city and state. We got 3 people watching right now, checking out this brand new courier company. I'm delivering for you guys. I always find find driving gigs and opportunities in your city and state. So go ahead and drop that. We got Andre in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. SpeedX is not coming up. Why hell? SpeedX. It's not coming up. Damn, SpeedX. Boys, it's not coming up. What's going on? Really bad SpeedX delivery issues. Ooh. Yeah, that's how I heard about it. They ain't a really good company. So they may lose some contracts because I look like they deliver Shein and AliExpress. They deliver all them Chinese companies. Oh, okay. They probably running people raggedy. People getting 2 or 3 things delivered all over the city. Damn, I can't even find them on Glassdoor. I'm trying to see some income, how much they paying for you guys. Here we go. We got something on Glassdoor. They got a 4.0, pros and cons. Ugh, terrible rating. Terrible rating. Let's see. Jobs. Delivery driver from 15. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Let's use it. Go away. Jesus Christ. All right, delivery drivers in Springtown, Texas, $30 an hour. Okay. In Texas, we got some stuff in Texas. They ain't had Texas on on the initial website. I guess this is all SpeedX. I assume this is the same company. SpeedX. So $30 an hour to $15 an hour. I guess depending on the route and the time of day, they may pay different. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Go ahead and hit that like button. Everybody who's checking in, drop that like text. Come on in. Drop your city and state where you watching this from. We definitely got a link, man. Hit me in the DMs or Instagram or on TikTok, Andre. Drop your contact information, bro. Let me know where you at next time I'm up that way. We're gonna link up, man. You can come down to Polish with the rich folk. With all the good food up in Myrtle or Georgetown, though. You know, good spots down there. Probably everything closed like at 9 o'clock too. Hate that part. But yeah, that's what it is. That's SpeedX. I don't see a whole bunch of information online about them. I'm not sure why they wouldn't hire me in Atlanta. Why they was acting all stingy and bougie. This all good. All good. SpeedX Logistics. Oh, now y'all want to find them. What the hell is going on? Maybe this ain't the right one. Delivery drivers, 160 a day. Yeah, I don't think this is the right one. And it contracts in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, my buddy Auntie Stewart. All right, we're gonna get into that. I appreciate you. We're gonna get into that. I think I found all the information I can on SpeedX. But here's the website, Deontay. Let's go back and see if they got anything close to Milwaukee. And shout out to the Milwaukee. Boys up there be getting it in. And area. So they got Indianapolis might be the closest thing up your way. And that ain't too close to Milwaukee. So not really, but what I advise everybody to do is always contact the company, because if you are in a major city, they may be looking to expand your way. And yeah, so go ahead and put your application in, reach out to them, let them know that you're in this city, you got the cargo van, you got the equipment, and it's some work out here. So let's get it. All right. So we got 8 people still watching. Hit that like text. Go ahead and drop your city and state. Comment down your city and state. And if you want to book a consultation, you don't want to put all your information in the comment section, you can message me and we can book a private one-on-one consultation. Only $50 for a full hour. We can talk about anything: credit, business credit, CPNs, routes, getting courier contracts, starting a business, building business credit. Everything all above will be included for that one simple price of $50 for the whole hour. We can get in whatever you want to talk about. All right. But look, this is what I usually do. Deontay Stewart, I think it's the first time seeing you in the lives. Welcome to the Happy Hour Live. Go ahead and crack you a beer open, roll you something up, whatever you do. We're going to get into it, but this is one of my favorite sites. How I was finding some things after I found out about this site in 2003, where I found my first auto parts contract, making about $210 a day, moving around in my SUV, just moving auto parts through the city. But couriergigs.com, let's browse for jobs. You said Milwaukee. What's Milwaukee's zip code? Give me a zip code for Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Because they act like they ain't got nothing going on out there. But I know they do. We ain't gonna let them do you like that. I know they got some work in Milwaukee. That's too big of a city. I had no work, bro. They trick. All right, my man, he still tapped in. Let's go. 53222. God damn it. No shit. He might be not shitting this motherfucker for real. All right. We ain't dead though. We ain't dead. We're gonna go to what's some other website called CB, not Chris Brown, but CB Driver. We're gonna drop. We got Dallas checking in. Dallas is always checking in. Dallas be in this thing. I gotta go out to Dallas real soon. All right, here we go. Milwaukee though. Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, Madison, Madison. Look at everything in Madison. Man, Milwaukee might be too. I don't know what's going on in Milwaukee. Why they ain't trying to deliver nothing out there, bro? But this say 60 miles, 60 miles. It's kind of far. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Milwaukee ain't got nothing going on. I don't know what that's about, but here's some auto parts courier contracts, some smaller, low-paying ones. I would try to do 800 a week or better. That was not too bad. 720, 2400 a week. That's more like it, but that's for the box trucks and for the high top cargo vans. Yeah, Milwaukee dry. I thought Milwaukee had them bucks, but Milwaukee's kind of suck. God damn. All right, so we're gonna find something though. We're gonna find something. Hey man, that's a mission for me. My next video is gonna be for Milwaukee because I am kind of that's kind of weird. I ain't never had like nothing come up for especially a major city like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. We got Dallas, Texas in the house. Everybody. All right, so Andre, let's go shift over to some Bitcoin and some other ways I've been making money. We got the meme coins. So back in let's see, what's that? What's that? July 14 crypto week. So your president announces crypto week. Crypto week, chairman. This is some stuff I don't even want to read all that. Let's get a more simpler explanation. A crypto week. Well, basically, crypto week is coming up. The government has allowed certain ETFs and certain stocks and banks are being less regulated by crypto. The government is buying a bunch of Bitcoin in its treasury. Donald Trump is personally buying a bunch of Bitcoin for its own companies. And this big, beautiful bill, which is trying to improve on American interests and American economy, whether you believe in it or not. That's not my thing. My thing is how can we freaking make money off of all this chaos and nonsense, tariffs, non-tariffs, Liberation Day, all of this stuff. As these taxes and tariffs go on, the US dollar will lose strength. And as the US dollar lose strength, the money going to have to go somewhere. The rich are going to move their money into either gold or crypto. Bitcoin is the top one. Next is Ethereum, and then third on the list would be XRP, which Andre loves. Now, Andre, I don't really agree with XRP as the new Bitcoin. XRP has been around for a very long time, but it's been regulated. It's been, halted from growing for a long time. But the reason I say that, Andre, because there are a limited amount of Bitcoin available for people to buy, and it's running out daily. But XRP has millions of tokens available. So just from a scarcity standpoint, Bitcoin would never be what XRP is. Bitcoin market cap and the value will always supersede XRP. But what XRP will be beneficial at is the day-to-day transaction, because Bitcoin is going to be like gold. Nobody's going to be trying to spend Bitcoin to buy pizza or pay their rent or anything like that. XRP has the use case. Absolutely. I see where you're going with that. So Bitcoin is like gold. XRP is going to be like actual money you can spend. So yes, load up on XRP. I do believe it's going to be a great coin, but no, it's not going to be the next Bitcoin. It will never be a value as high as Bitcoin because it can't be. People won't be spending it like that if it gets valued that high. But I can see it going up to $5, and some projections seeing it $10 to $15. I've seen some projections saying $10,000. I can't see it going that high because it's not that scarce. Something really is going to have to happen to where the the price of XRP shoots up. They have to burn some tokens, have to merge it with something. Something's going to have to happen to get the scarcity in XRP because there's too many tokens available, especially right now. And yeah, the banks do plan on using it. Not sure when they're going to plan on using it. That's the thing we gotta wait for. Whenever they do, I'm hearing Ripple, I'm hearing Swift payments. We hear a couple of other coins that could be in the mix where banks be using, but XRP is leading the way. All right. So that's that. That's what's going on with this big, beautiful bill. And July 14th with crypto week, stable coins, CBDCs are all gonna rocket. It's a mostly Americanized coins. I'm gonna give you my list of coins what I think gonna take off over the next 2 months. Bitcoin, XRP, because Bitcoin hit an all new high today, 112,000. Ethereum, XRP, SUI, and Solana. And then some lower ones are XLM, low market cap, only 30 cents right now. Great buy. HBAR can get in there as well, can get up. ADA, I'm still mad at ADA. I bought in ADA almost at the high 4 or 5 years ago. I'm still been holding it. I ain't letting it go. I got to get my money back off of that one. I got about $3,000 still invested in that damn coin. I'm waiting for it to get back to at least $2. With the use case, it will reach 1,000 real quick. Hey, I hope so. I'm with you. I got a nice little bag of XRP. I'm hoping it. I just don't think it'll ever replace Bitcoin as far as value or market cap or the number one cryptocurrency out there. But yeah, I definitely like XRP for the long run. I just can't see it getting that high unless something major happens. See Bitcoin right now, Ethereum at 27. That's about to get up. Yeah, everything is moving. Everything is in the green today. Everything is in the greeny. The greeny, green. But yeah, so that's what it is. No, it won't surpass Bitcoin. I'll put a bet on that. It's not surpassing Bitcoin in any shape, form, other than probably daily use because it will use in banking system. But no, as far as pricing and popularity, Bitcoin will reign supreme because it's not backed by any government. It is non-centralized. XRP is becoming centralized. That means governments can control it. They can manipulate the supply and make the price go up and down. Bitcoin is not centralized. No one owns it. No one controls it. And it will forever and ever grow to $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. Everybody complaining about price of housing back in the day, 70s and 80s, early 90s. You can get a house, very large house for under $100,000. Same thing happening in Bitcoin right now. It is digital real estate. Go ahead, get you a piece. I don't care if it's $50, $100. If you don't understand what I'm saying, just open up your Cash App and just buy it and hold it. And trust me, it will go up over time. Yes, XRP can go to 1,000, but that's not better than a million. That's all I'm saying, bro. All right. So that is that. And then some other things. Bitcoin, you can actually loan your Bitcoin, actually get a loan off your Bitcoin. If you have over 5,000 Bitcoin, Coinbase is now giving loans at 5% off your Bitcoin. That is amazing. So what I've been doing is loaning out my Bitcoin and taking that money and moving it over to the stock market. So it's a thing called weekly ETF dividends. Weekly ETF dividends. And I have been getting paid out every week on a company called MicroStrategies. If you're not familiar with MicroStrategies, it's a company that's primarily assets are in Bitcoin. So they bought up a bunch of Bitcoin on the last dip, around $50,000, and now you see the price is at over $100,000. So that company has amassed over, I think, $300 billion over the past 12 months, and the stock has skyrocketed. And each month, the MSTY, yep, Michael Saylor buys every single day, and that's why Bitcoin is getting scarce. Donald Trump buying every day, Michael Saylor's buying every day, countries are buying every day. That's why it is going to be gone. The whole supply will be gone within the next 10 years. But since I'm those that stock MSTR is skyrocketing, they pay out dividends um, through their company MSTY, which is a monthly paying dividend. And they have other stocks who companies who play options on there, kind of make it simple for you guys. Basically, they pay out dividends weekly based off of MicroStrategy's performance. So as Bitcoin goes up, MicroStrategy makes money. The MST ETF pays out more money. So this week, as Bitcoin going to a weekly high, I'm getting $3 per share. That's right, $3 per share right now. Each share is probably about $23. So you can kind of do the math of how many shares you can get per the money you're spending. I have about 100 shares, so I'm going to get about $300 this week off of the weekly dividend payments plus the monthly payments. I got $38 off the monthly because I don't really have that much MicroStrategy stock, because that stock is like over 300 a share, I believe. But MST, the weekly ETF, is only $27. So in the long run, as I stay accumulating that, I'm getting paid weekly on a stock, which is passive income, guys. I'm taking the money that I make from my day-to-day income, my job, everything. I stop eating out, stop going out some nights, at least every weekend. Still gotta, enjoy yourself. But taking every money you get and investing it and letting it pay off your bills is my goal. Before I turn 50, I do not plan on doing anything but just talking shit on YouTube and going on vacation within the next 10 years. All right. IBIT, yep, IBIT is another great ETF. Goes as Bitcoin and other crypto goes. Mara, not Mara, Mara and Clean Spark. They're another crypto stocks related to crypto that go up and down as the price of Bitcoin goes. So yeah, Andre, we definitely got to chat, my brother. Talk about some things, what you got going on, what you looking at. I see me and you got some of the same interests of what's going on. Yep. Yep. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Only thing that XRP has been the same price for the past 8 years, though. So I do as I get some profit, some other coins, I move it over to the XRP. But right now, I'm trying to accumulate as much, I guess, growth and trying to gain as much money as possible right now to roll into other things. So some of the lower cap stocks, some of the meme coins, and that's what I initially was going over with the meme coins was so the meme coin I am looking at, and the one I think, because if you paid attention back around inauguration, Donald Trump dropped his Trump coin, and that bit shot up ridiculous. The next one I think is going to do that is DEGE coin, Dish coin, which a lot of people are predicting to skyrocket. I'm up like put in like $100, and I'm up at $250 right now. But I hold about 4,000 coins. I think this thing can possibly get up at least to $1. But that's what the market and some of the insiders are thinking, the Dage coin, because Trump talked about this coin recently on something. So that's what I'm looking at. DEGE. the number one trending coin on Phantom right now. Let's see if I can pull it up. I don't know if it's on. No, I didn't say Dogecoin. I said Deej. It's gonna still play Deej. Let's just say Deej. There we go. Let's see if we can find it on Phantom. That's the only place I've been able to find. Here it is, right here. This is the one. So it's at 3 cents right now. Earlier it was at 6 cents. I bought in kind of back here when it was like around right before 4th of July at like less than a penny where I bought in at it at. And somebody just book a consultation. Shout out to Pablo for booking the consultation. Yeah, I see you. All right. And then so that's the price I bought in right here. It got up, I put in $100 here. I think my price went up to maybe like about $400, and then it down to maybe $250 right now, where it's at. Can you see that on the screen? The supply, my man. Hey man, I fuck with you, Andre. You're asking the right damn questions. The supply, total supply, 900 million. So it's like a meme coin. They throw out a bunch of these, you know. So there's nothing you're gonna hold for long term. This is nothing I will hold out past July 14th. July 14th, maybe even July 13th. I think the price will pump to at least $1, and I'm out with my profits. But I think this one might be the one kind of like Trump. Let's see what Trump did, and we can kind of mirror what it did around that time. So at this high, it was at 46 cents. I mean $46. Now it's all the way down to 850s. But you see, like when it first came out, it just pumped, almost doubled, boom, and then some people took profit here, it dropped, and then next people bought in and they took profit in. It's out of here. So with these meme coins, you got to get in and get out. But it's the way I make a little money on here. Like you look at these trending coins, if you look for buy something like this, met your hit like this. I'm telling meme coin is real degenerate, real like low lives of society. It'd be some real crazy names of coins on here. Topless coin, doinka boink coin. I'm like, it's real weirdos, horny coin. You see the weirdness, you see the madness. I might just have to blur that out. I might get demonetized just for sheep and showing that some of this stuff. Hey Heather, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, fart coin. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So, but you can get in if you like. So I like finding these meme coins with at least 3 zeros here. Kind of get in right when they get launched. Get that initial pump. Get that initial pop. If you get in right here and then sell right here and then get out, like that's a 200 plus gain. You know what I mean? Get out real fast. Do not hold these longer than a few hours. Definitely a day or two. Now, some of the stronger meme coins like Bonk is coming back. Like Bonk's been around 3-4 years. That's not going anywhere. Yeah, most of these are kind of trash coins that's trending right now. But let's see what this. I think I do kind of want to invest in this though. I might have to. They're a topless coin. I wish we would have gotten in this one this morning. I wasn't paying attention to the meme coin market. But yeah, so that's how meme coins work. That's some of the ones I'm looking at. Just get in when the price is super low. Just let it go up a little bit. Like this is like 700. Look at that tenfold increase. And if you put in $1,000 right here, that's easily going to tenfold your money. And that's how people get rich off that. But you can get wrecked just as fast. Sometimes they don't have liquidity. It's not enough people to actually sell the coin to anybody else. So they play games with this. What they do called rug pulls. They'll pull the whole thing out and the whole thing to go to zero. So that's the deal with some of these meme coins. Yeah, I'm definitely on Sui. And you can actually buy Sui on Phantom now. So I'm like, how much Sui I got? I think I got like 2,000 Sui coins. Ooh. And I'm up 1,800 on my portfolio for the day. Show y'all what it is, so y'all think ain't no cap over here. This is for my subscribers. Y'all can see. Let it blur. That's my crypto portfolio. You don't see the 5 digits. But I'm holding what we holding here? What we holding? Yeah, I got 800 Suis. I need to get to 1,000. I should have bought that dip. I wanted to get to at least 1,000 Suis. That's the XRB, Cortano, Aerodrome. This is another good one. Aerodrome. Go ahead and check out Aerodrome. Check out Aerodrome. This is another good one. At a high at 220, $2.34, low of 28 cents. Back in April, I should have bought a whole bunch of that. Now it's back at 78 cents. Aerodrome is by Base, and Base is Coinbase's crypto network. So Sui is his own network. Ethereum is his own network. Solana has its own network, and each network has a bunch of its coins under that network. So most of these meme coins are under Solana, but here's all the coins that are under Sui. This Lo-Fi number 1. I should have held that. And some other coins on there. So that's how the crypto market works. You got your major coins, what we call the layer ones, Ethereum, Solana, Sui, XRP. It's supposed to be some bunch of meme coins coming out under XRP as well. Haven't really seen them. Ain't really seen the XRP meme coins yet, but I'm sure they are coming. Yep. XRP has its own network. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So that's what it is. I appreciate you, Heather, for subscribing. Subscribity. Got 4 people in here. Go ahead and pay that like tax. Nobody else is commenting their city or state. But I definitely want to thank you guys for coming in. I want to show you the SpeedX website again. For you guys who are interested in the new last mile delivery service, go ahead and check them out. Drive with SpeedX, speedx.io. It's the website name. And be on the lookout for ways to make more money. Take that 9 to 5, what we call the active income, and learn how to make passive income out of it. This YouTube thing is one. Buying crypto, investing in stocks. Whatever you do, you can sit back and do this while you're working and make more money on the clock. It's even better. But don't limit yourself to what you don't know, or don't be scared to invest in some of these things. I had somebody leave a comment that they are possibly scared to do it. So yeah. Hey, Keita. What's up, Keita Boo? Talk to me. What's going on? What city and state you checking in from? We want to know. We want to know. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, we in Vegas. Who's Atlanta? Vegas. I need to come out to Vegas. Definitely. I might wait till football season at this point so I can get some bets in. I wanted to come this summer, get into those pools, but okay, Kita. Appreciate you, love. Appreciate you, love. She's a customer. Probably some credit products, but I talk about everything on this channel. You gotta take the credit and invest in the other thing. Most people just take the credit, get a bunch of credit cards, buy a whole bunch of crap, and then they're back with a bunch of credit card bills. No, take that credit, at least buy some cars and some jewelry or something you can at least resell later on. Try to start a business, some t-shirt printing equipment. Uh, you know, What else is a good hustle out there? Buy some hair overseas, buy some items overseas, resell it in the TikTok shop. Invest in some ads. Definitely, definitely. I teach a whole lot of stuff. Yes, man. But yeah, I'm out here, giving game, free game on the YouTube. But if you want the personal advice one-on-one, just like Keita got, go ahead and hit me up. Book that consultation, creditk.com, creditk.com, creditk.com. And then, if you appreciate you can drop a cash app or a super chat, you know what I mean? $1 or something. I ain't mad at it. Yes, ma'am. I love you back, Heather. Yeah, man. We trying to get everybody rich, man. I'm trying to give all these secrets I learned from these people, man. When I used to be out Ubering, I used to ask people all the time what they did. And the people with the most money I found out are in insurance and finance. Anytime I pulled up to somebody with a big house when I was doing Ubering or dropping some things out, I always try to strike up a conversation, try to get into what they do for a living. And primarily it was around insurance and something with finance. So that's just the most high paying industries out here. I mean, they just be out here living life, going to golf, going to lunch at 2 o'clock. They ain't serious at all. But I'm gonna learn the game, learn from them. I definitely need to get in more into the insurance play. Are they telling taking their life insurance policies and using that to invest in other things? They're pretty much their own bank as they invest, maybe like $100 a month into their life insurance. After the 10 years it matures, then you can able to draw from it, and then no tax when you're drawing from your life insurance. So I mean, no interest or no tax liability. So you're pretty much, as long as you just pay it back, you won't have no problems. Yeah, man, I really need to get into that play. I really need to learn more about it. I got a small insurance policy, not the whole life, but the other one that expires in 20 years for my kids, just in case I check out early. But I don't plan on going nowhere. We here for the long run. I'm living some 80, 90 plus. We got some good genes in my family. Pretty much all the men live at least past 85. So I got a long time to be here. And I don't want to run out of money before I run out of life. So we got to play this thing smart. I ain't trying to be in Walmart, checking nobody receipts. You know what I mean? At Denny's and, all this stuff. You still see older people working, man. It's kind of break my heart. Some people just do it just to get out the house, and other people really need that money to pay for their medicine. And, with everybody cutting off Medicaid, with this administration cutting off certain benefits, you gotta look out for yourself. And then if you got people who can't look out for themselves, who older, who can't work, you gotta look out for them. So we gotta make this money. Take care of our parents, take care of ourselves. Y'all dig? Okay, I'm gonna get off this soapbox. Keep preaching to y'all, but definitely, that's what the rest of this 2025 is going to be about. I'm back off vacation, back showing y'all different plays. We kind of going to be moving away from the primarily driving and the gig apps. As you see, is getting real saturated with people coming into this country. It's a very low barrier of entry to get into these gig apps. They're hiring people now. Some of these laws are stopping them from getting some of these gig apps. Need more written tests, more years of experience when doing some of these gig apps. So some of these companies are finding out that hiring cheap drivers is not the way, and losing contracts. So they're willing to invest in the quality drivers like you and me. You did? So let's get it. Here's Milwaukee. Sorry, Milwaukee. And a lot on there. Who else we got? Keita Boo, where you from? Heather, where you from? Let's y'all interested in finding any driving gigs or medical courier gigs? Let me know before we get up out of here. How long I've been on live? 44 minutes. 44 minutes. I'm about to get up out of here. Fix me some dinner, man. I got my new sound system. Can y'all hear this? Let me see if I can y'all hear that? I don't know if they're coming through the sound system or not. Got my little new soundboard I got off of TikTok shop. Yeah. Yeah. Can y'all hear that? Oh, you hear it? That's cool. I can't hear it on my end. That's fine though. And I can change my voice. You know what I mean? So investing in myself, investing in some equipment, give y'all some better videos, updating the sound, updating the video quality. So y'all can see your boy. And all these gray hairs I'm getting. I'm getting old out here, man. We got to get it. But Andre, man, your boy hit me up, man. We got some money things to talk about, man. I'm gonna get on out of here. You guys be safe. I'll be back later on this week with some more updates and some more ways to get this money. Oh yeah. Make music, yeah. Man, movies and music, man. That's the way. I had these guys who were shooting a movie in my office space yesterday, and they're saying, man, they make bank making these movies and selling them to Tubi and other platforms. These platforms want content, and if you can make. I wonder why I'm seeing so many movies come out. Like people just putting that movie left and right. But these studios and these companies like Tubi and Prime, they are paying like 10 bands for a movie, 20, 30 bands for a movie. And he only took about 8,000 to produce. That's paying actors, editing, filming, equipment, everything. He made a movie with $8,000 and got paid 25,000 out for it. And then that's just the upfront money, and he's supposed to make a residual. So it's a lot of ways to make money out here, man, especially with AI technology, camera in your phone, man. It's about to get real major, real serious out here real soon. All right. All right, you guys. I'm gone, man.